Tawana 𝗱𝗍. Take it away.
All right, all right,
Ball is yours.
I got it. All right. So as the index voice of inspiration himself, Mr. Troy Gandy, said, we're going to call this Winning Wednesday, but it's also Wisdom Wednesday.
All right.
All right.
Indeed.
So y'all know what we do here. We educate, we motivate, we inspire, we uplift, and we talk about some money-making activities. But there's some things we need to take care of first before we kick this off. So if you all can come on off of mute and help out a sister. Let's get this call lit. All right, come on off of mute. Let's go, y'all. Team, how y'all feel? Let's do that one more time. Let's do it one more time. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
And what's up?
My income.
And what do we get?
AOAs
and applications.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
All right. Jamming with the Creole Leo early in the morning. She got a groove too. Good attitude. The concrete jungle is in trouble today.
Get me off that camera, please.
Right, all right.
Goodness gracious. All right. All right, y'all. Who would like to start this Winning Wisdom Wednesday off? Raise your hands, or do I need to spin the wheel? We being shy this morning? I know it's the middle of the week. It's hump day. Isn't it hump day? I'm losing track. It's hump day. Who would like to start this off? Okay, I'm going to do it.
No look it.
Always thinking, and he got some stuff going on with him. Get that camera right, money. Let's get this off.
There you go. Bring it down. Bring it down. There you go. There you go.
What's going on, money?
He been thinking.
Just, thank you for calling on me. Feeling relaxed and strong today. And you know, every time I go to the gym, I have something to think about. But the one thing I have been doing lately, as asking people, do you have life insurance?
Mm-hmm.
When I was speaking to them, and it's interesting. They got the replies you get sometimes. You know, yes, or it's with my job, and my job takes me so well for me. I understand. What you gonna do after you retire?
Mm-hmm.
And that's always stump folks, because they don't have a plan after they retire, because their retirement is the only thing they got in mind right now, or they just want to work right here, or they say I don't want to talk about that right now, but we're going to.
There you go.
we're going to, because once you get focused on your purpose, you're gonna do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I gotta remind folks, everybody that's signed for the luncheon with Ruth Chris with North America, you got to be there by 11:45 because the gates open at 12.
Okay.
For the folks, we can start get down on the annuity things. Because we also got because we got to be have a. I say we don't got to be a master of all things, but we have an idea of what we're talking about to everybody. And sometimes they if you're going to talk about annuities, we need to have to know the basic stuff, as well as we have some other stuff that we masters at. And that's why we can use our team or our senior SMs and EDs so they can come and close the door. If you don't know it, hey, call somebody else and let them get them to close the door. We just call it in the car business. I'm gonna turn them over to you so you can close them out for me.
I hear you.
That's all I'm going to say because my GD words was ending up.
You were good. We got you. We got you. All right, money. You got a hand up.
Every time I eat an apple, my mind says burn a little place.
All right. Go ahead, pass it on.
All right, let me look at the board here. Oh, I see my good friend. I want to hear from her because she's the master of her experience, and she's a leader of many. And I want to talk to my good friend, Miss V.
Miss V.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, Solar Controller. I appreciate it. I'm a leader of men, women, children, babies, everyone. But I did want to share what I'm focused on and what I'm working on. And it follows up on the training that Coach Erik has been doing about scaling your business. A lot of you know that is not something that I ever was interested in doing, recruiting, bringing people on. I love to train, love to teach, love to be creative in assisting business partners. But it is essential for me to meet my goals this year to become a member of the 3x5 Leadership Club. So I'm encouraging everyone who is either a senior manager, get into that leadership club. I'm going to do that, as well as all of us get into, please, the 3x5 club. Take a look at, here's a real easy strategy to get you at least to the bronze level. Take a look at your own insurance portfolio. When's the last time you did a checkup on how much coverage you need? And go ahead and beef up your coverage. I'm actually doing that today. Took a look at and said, wow, there are some things that I really do need to focus on and improve my position so that my legacy for my family is going to get to where I want it to be. So it's a real easy fix. It's a real easy strategy. Make you your first client in 2026 if you haven't done anything, and do your own annual review.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Ms. V.
Absolutely.
Take a look at your own portfolio. That's a great idea, just to get you started. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a hand up. Would you like to pass that ball, please?
Yes, I would. I see it, and I am really excited every morning. I mean, this is just, this gentleman, you know, is incredible. If I need to do any voiceovers, or Tawana, if your next book, if you want to do an audio book, he definitely should be doing the voiceovers. This is the index voice of inspiration, the inimitable 𝗱cie %𝗿𝗂. Take it away.
I'd have to use your voice too, Ms. V.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got introduced
We're
by
gonna call him the Donnie Simpson of USAF.
I got introduced by a phenomenal, on point, always together.
What are you patting?
Today I'm feeling really good now.
What you patting, Troy? Ain't nothing.
Hey, man, I'm
We
feeling
need to be
really
doing
good
this.
when I get
Buffer.
introduced.
We need to
When I
buffer.
get introduced by Miss V, I'm just saying. Come on now. I can't get introduced by anybody any more professional than she. Oh, man, I'm feeling good. Well, she laid it down too, and she gave us all the points, everything you need to do. You could have dropped the mic right there. You need to follow up, you need to do your checkups, and you need to make sure you introduce the opportunity, and then you need to scale up with the doggone leadership of 3x5. Nothing else need to be said. You could go ahead and say what's next, really. But I'm just going to say we are in a phenomenal arena, and starting with the follow-up is exactly what I've been doing. And I've been dripping on one of my colleagues that I used to drive tractor trailers with. And he's had 2 near serious fatal accidents within a month and a half. And I keep telling him, I said, man, the law of numbers is ugly. And I said, his wife is not working. She doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom. He's got 2 daughters. And I said, what would it be like if she never came, if you didn't make it home on any one of those given things? I said, man, you're playing Russian roulette with your family and driving that rig out there every day with all the craziness that's going on out there. And he was like, yeah, you're right. So he called me yesterday and said, yeah, I was calling you for just that reason, because, I nearly had another accident. And I was like, yeah, we had that conversation just about 2 weeks ago when you was telling me about the last accident you had, or near accident you had, and you just avoided each one of them. I said, you ain't got to be taken out just to be, disabled. I said, so, you need to protect that income and protect your family. So he was like, yeah, we're going to do something.
That clock's not moving, Troy.
So I'm looking to do it with this week. So hopefully we're going to put that to rest and set him up straight. All right. So it's very crucial, folks. Make sure you're talking and following up with everybody.
Yeah, they want to, you talk to them and you talk to them and you talk to them, and then something almost happens, and then they say, oh, I think I should have had it. That is so frustrating. So frustrating, but that's what we're called to do here, right?
And we've all heard those stories wherein it didn't go so well because it was that should have and didn't. And I spoke to my husband last night, and then he went to work and he came back, and then the next person's calling in he didn't make it back. So we've heard that way too many times.
I have I need to finish it. I really need to finish it. I had a spoken word piece that in reference to all of that, and I think I really need to finish it, memorize it, and do it on camera. I think it's time for the 𝗍𝗍 to get back to doing what she does best.
All right.
Let's go, 𝗍𝗍. Let's go.
All right, Sean, pass that ball.
All right. Oh, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others, none other than this phenomenal woman is doing great things with her business, knows 100% of the information, and she knows how to take it to a bionic level. She is what I refer to as the $6 million woman. Come on in, Miss Sarita. Let's get it.
Good morning, everyone. I apologize for not being on camera, but I just wanted to share something that really was very impactful, and it speaks to how much we need to make sure we're going deeper in conversations with our client. We had a client who is power of attorney for his brother who has developed dementia at a very young age and had very, very young children.
Wow.
And had secured a policy for them for something to be in place for the children. And they lost their sister. The night before the sister's funeral, he had a massive heart attack and died.
Wow.
The individual who is power of attorney.
Wow.
No plans put in place, no plans of succession, no replacement agent, no nothing for someone to take over the brother and handle all his affairs. As a result of that, they lost the policy for the brother.
Wow.
No payments were made to the policy. And again, It left the family in turmoil, who was going to take the brother, what was going to happen, and everything that was set up and put in place for the children was lost. So it made me recognize we have to have deeper conversations with our clients. We have to just we have to look at the full scope of what happens. It's not just you putting a beneficiary on the paper. A beneficiary will inherit, or the beneficiary will come into holdings of the monies from the policy, but who's going to manage the policies, right? There was no plan of succession for if anything happened to him, who was going to take him and who was going to monitor what happened with his portfolio. And it's just lost. And it was heartbreaking because it was very important when we sat down and had a conversation with them to be able to leave something for the children. His children were very young, and unfortunately, he was stricken with severe dementia at a very young age. And now that's lost. So I just think that we need to just go deeper when we're talking to our clients and making sure that you dive down as far as possible to make sure that everything is in alignment, that this, in looking at legacy and succession, can go on and on and on if we set it up the right way.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, 𝗍rie. That's a sad state of affairs. I've had conversations with my mom. Now, granted, she has her policies all set up. She's good. However, when you talk to her about even setting up the trust, we need to make sure that, so she has, let's say, my brother and I as the beneficiaries on the trust. And I'm like, well, something happens to us, we need, like you said, go deeper. Who's going to be those persons that are going to be able to take care of the trust when we're gone? So I'm in 100% agreement with you, and it's a sad state of affairs. So that's a message, and I'm not even going to ding that because that's not the way we should ding that one today. So thank you for that, 𝗍rie. Who would you like to pass that ball to?
Okay, I am passing the ball. Give me one moment. I'm looking on here to see if I can see. I would like to pass the ball to a wonderful leader, phenomenal teacher, Dr. 𝗱ecie %𝗿𝗀.
Dr. T.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Miss 𝗍rie, thank you so much for that. Yes, and just thinking about what you were saying, Xperts is in process of what's that? Not an executor. There's somebody else other than the beneficiary that has to be assigned. Then they were actually, say that again?
Contingency.
No, not contingency. Somebody which they are actually suggesting should be the agent. So
An executor?
Not an executor. There's a word. If it comes to me, And I don't know if Eric can, they are in process of having somebody other than the beneficiaries to kind of look over that process, But Xperts got that because they did think about something like that as well. But on a personal, yesterday I brought on a young lady. So I have done 3. I am 7 to go for the month for me in partners. And I am in the books, 55. Today I have 2 cases and I will be writing. I was supposed to sit up at night. It was busy yesterday. I did train also in our hierarchy training yesterday, so I was tired. So I will be working on that, and I do have some appointments lined up and follow up, doing reviews. And all of what 𝗍rie said and the person before, we need to, when we review policies, we need to just go deeper, like you mentioned already, on some of those things. Make sure they have the trust, and then somebody, like you all know, executor, but somebody in the financial industry that can oversee, or if anything were to happen, would be the one to reach out to the company instead of the beneficiary. Okay. So thank you all so much for letting me share. Yes.
Is it
Yeah,
an
we have
attorney?
work to do.
An attorney, Dr. T?
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney?
POA, power of attorney.
No, it's not a power of attorney. Somebody, is it
Trustee?
not a trustee? There's a name they said it. They mentioned, but it's coming. It's one of the things they're going to be rolling out for Xperts. Somebody else, a non emotionally impacted partner, other than the beneficiary. Because if something happens, the family is impacted emotionally, but it has to be somebody else who can help the family in that situation.
Okay.
Yes.
But please, when you find out, please come back and
Yes. Oh,
let us know.
absolutely. 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 And there's a document that they would, have to sign for that person to be that, person to oversee and make sure that if the beneficiaries were not there, that person would be able to help the family. Yes.
Okay. Please. So that's, I guess today is Wisdom Wednesday.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
We have time for one more. Who would you like
Okay. Oh, I see somebody here. Miss Annie, all the way in Africa. Ooh, Miss Annie Willie. Oh, are you able to? Oh, she is. Okay.
Hello.
Take it away.
Hello.
Hi, Annie.
Hello, my
Great.
co-villagers. How are you
Yes.
doing?
All right, all right.
Happy to hear your voice.
Yes. So I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And it has dwindled down here from Christmas to New Year. And we had a carnival. So that made the celebration a little longer. And I am back now. And right now it's about 2:58 precisely, almost 3 p.m. my time. So I will be keying in, joining in, so I won't be left behind. Well, I am not left behind because I've been seeing some ching ching into my